bit of blended diet for every letter of the alphabet. And yes, I do have a good one for X. This is the A to Z of blended diet, where whole foods are blended up to tube feed into meet all your nutritional and health needs. Welcome to Best Fed Kid. A for avocado. Better known as green gold in Mexico, avocado is blending nirvana. Fatty, calorific, full of vitamin absorption aids, they emulsify and smooth out blends and are currently £1.10 for full ripen at home fruits in Lidl. This is blended diet magic. B for blender. The domestic multi-horsepower vortex of destruction. The right one will make your blending life so much easier and is like having a Kansas tornado in your kitchen. However, it is the big one-off cost of starting blended diet. So, see my video here on how to get the best price on a Vitamix and then never look back. C for chicken. Our feathered blending friends are cheap, proteiny, vitamin B, irony and zincy. My trolley always has a kilo of thighs or a whole chicken to roast and then denude of every last shred before making a thick stock with the bones to be blending liquid. Chicken soup, good for the tubey soul, bad for the chickens. D, digestion. Blended diet is proven to be better for digestion and reflux and is infinitely adaptable to your tubey's needs. A ton of fibre from veg, seeds, ginger, garlic. Get them in and try to forget the digestive evil of commercial formula. E for energy. This is the glycemic index and its friends, sweet potatoes, rice, butternut squash, baked potatoes. All give lovely flat energy slow release curves, keeping tubies balanced, bouncy and bountiful. F, flush. The two old blended diet adages. After giving tasty mush, wash it down with a little flush. Everybody says you oughta clean the tubies pipe with water. G for greens. Spinach, kale, broccoli, rocket. Get them down the pipe. Sometimes raw for vitamins, sometimes gently cooked for iron. Herbs are tremendous too, stalks and all, a big bunch if you can get it. Fibrous, good for the gut, and beautiful when it turns a blend a rich green, like a vision of health. H, hydration. Watch the wee, tot up toilet breaks, and at the start, count how much water is going into blends and flushes until you get a nice feel for it. I, iron. Iron can be a bit tricky with blended diet. Get some red meat in, steam a bag of spinach, cook in a cast iron pan. Popeye had his pipe, we have our blenders. J, just blend it. The answer to most blended diet dilemmas. If you've got a demon blender and you're willing to sieve, unless it's some processed crap, just throw it into the wonderful whirlpool of food and it'll be okay. If it's not, well, we've learned. Oatcakes is the only healthy thing I wouldn't put in. They seem to turn blends into vicious, dodgy quicksand. K, kefir. A bit pricey, but a dollop of this every so often will get the gut humming. Digestion will flow and it even helps brain function. Have a look at my video here. Alternate with other fermented stuff here and there and it'll get your tubey thriving. L, leftovers. The easiest way to do blended diet? Maybe. Yesterday's dinner with a few added bits for a nutritional bump. Add to this store cupboard dinners like tuna plus a bag of rice and vegetables and you're covered. M, maltodextrin. The devil, Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, and 50%, yes, half of all commercial formula. Bad for everything, run a mile, terrible for the gut, the liver, muscles, growth, the brain, the immune system. This is all known and undisputed, and yet here we are with the NHS paying huge companies through the nose to pour this stuff into medically vulnerable kids. My blood pressure is surging just thinking about it. N, nut butters. Calories, protein and good fats are all in a cheap tub of purity. A bit in moderation every day in breakfast is a banging start to the day. Peanut, almond, cashew, creamy, dense, lovely. O, oats, a Scottish blessing for tubies. And if you remember to soak them overnight before blending, it makes them even better. Pulling out the phytic acid, adding fibre, fermenting them a bit and further slowing the release of energy. Keeping your tubie non-hangry and full of beans. P, protein, where meal planning should begin. The most nutritious and satisfying bit of any meal. Fish, meat, chickpeas, lentils. Get your tubie growing and able to fight off illness. Q. Quinoa. Everyone says this is great, but I saw a video once about how Peruvian farmers couldn't afford to eat their own crop. One has kept their communities alive for millennia because we're eating it all, because Gwyneth Paltrow called it a superfood on Instagram. Save the people of the Altiplano, ditch quinoa. R. Real food. Imagine your GP said to you, stop eating these fresh ingredients every day. Instead, have this lab-created mulch. It's nutritionally complete. It's got all your vitamins and minerals in artificial form. Eat it, and eat only this. You would never do it. So why give this stuff to tubies when the alternative is better by every meaningful metric? S. Syringe. Great for summer water fights and blended diet. Feel bad about the plastic waste, so if there's a metal alternative out there, please let me know. T. Texture. There is no better feeling than that satisfying, smooth plunge on the syringe. That gentle resistance you feel as the density of nutritional goodness eases down the tube and into the stomach. All your thought and love mainlined into your tubie. U. Unprocessed. Most people know that processed foods are not doing us any favours, but still we eat them because they're almost impossible to get away from. The news that someone we love is going to be a tubie is always hard, but out of that difficulty, blended diet and its opportunity to give the best possible food is like a cup of tea on a miserable winter's day. V. Vegetables. Loads of them, pile them in. Steam them, fry them, roast them, throw them in raw. Get them cheap and seasonal and feel the goodness. W. Wilbo's Blends. This outstanding company is doing blended diet, fully organic, long-lasting natural blends in pouches to take on days out or have a few stashed for emergencies. Run by the dad of a tubie, this company reflects everything good about blended diet. X. Xanthan Gum. Thickens foods artificially. It's in stuff, it starts with eggs. Will make your blends thicker without contributing anything to nutrition. The gatecrasher of the food world. Unnecessary, out of place, and can make you feel uncomfortable. Check food labels. Y. Yeast. Great source of vitamins. Smells a bit funny, but nutritionally golden. Like these vitamin B yeast flavors. Yum. Z. Zinc. Think zinc. Good for everything. It's in meat and seeds and nuts. Pile it in the blender and send it down the tube. This has been my arbitrary and whistle-stop A to Z. If you think I've missed anything, please leave a comment, or if you're thinking about starting blended diet, then ask a question. Happy blending.